Say hi to your new bandmate. I'm sure you know or even tried AI music generators. The problem is that they often produce something disconnected from your performance. But Moises has solved this by turning AI into your new bandmate, powered by stem generation. Stem generation means creating individual instrument tracks such as drum, bass, keys that you can edit, arrange, and mix using Moises AI Studio. These stems are generated by listening to your existing tracks and matching them to your performance. It's like telling your drummer, okay, here's the group, follow my dynamics, and they nail it every time. AI Studio is in beta and it works for both web and desktop apps. It's available for all Moises plans, free, premium, and pro, and it's context-aware. That means it doesn't just make music, it makes music that follows yours. Okay, so now let's see how it works. Okay, here is Moises' website. So I will go here to AI Studio, and then I will create a new project. And then I will upload a file. Okay, and here's my isolated guitar, so let's hear it. So as you can hear, it's only a guitar, so without any bass, drum, so only the guitar. And now let's check a bit what we have in this AI Studio. So here we have the stem generation, stem separation that we'll see after, and AI mixing. So let's click in stem generation, and it opens this window here. So we can generate drums, bass, guitar, and others. So we have violin, strings, lo-fi keys, electric piano. So it's like really cool. And here in the drums and in every instrument, we have something that is called AI match. So basically, it will generate something based on your track only. So without any styles. Then if I want to choose any specific style, so here I have funk, bossa nova, trap, ballad, hip hop, alternative, classic rock, heavies, and I have the same different styles for each instrument. So now let's create drums using only the AI match. So I select it and then click in generate. And let's wait a bit. Okay, it's done, so let's hear what it created. So can you hear that it really matches the vibe of the song? So it catches the vibe of the song without you giving any indication more than the track. So that's really cool. And I think it really fits the song. So nothing to say. It's really good. And now let's try a different genre for the drums. So I will mute this track, and this is really important because if you have drums, bass, and more instruments, and you want to generate the instruments only based in your guitar, you will need to mute the others, because if not, they will interfere in the stem generation. So you need to mute the other instruments and then leave only the guitar and then the instrument you want to generate. Okay, so I'll mute this one and then create another drum for this. So let's try the hip hop one. Okay, now let's hear it. So I think I really like them. Then you can edit everything. So for example, let's suppose I want to silence the first part. So I will choose here and then click on silence. I'm done. Here I'll have two options. One will be to replace the other track and the other to save as a copy. So I will click in the save as a copy. And let's hear, so let's mute first the other. Then the other two options are for cut. So basically I will cut that part I want to cut. With this one I can go back to the track before cutting that part. or redone. And then with the crop, I can select any part, and the other parts that aren't selected will be deleted. So I select this and then crop, and that will be all. In the cut, I can cut the part I don't like it. So for example, I will choose this one, cut. And yeah, that's more or less what we have there. And now let's hear the new drums. So here I can change the volume of it. So now it's much better. And then we have another option that will be more specific, that will be the custom one. So here you can select a reference audio. So you can just upload the style of thing you want to use as a reference to create the instruments. And then in this one, you can write exactly what you want for the drums. So if you like, for example, a heavy kick or any other thing, you can tell the AI. Now let's create a bass. So I will choose a heavy one. So let's see how that goes. Generate a stem. And let's wait. So let's hear the bass. I suppose I want to change the specific part of this. So I choose, for example, regenerate selection auto, and then we'll be generating the stems. And now let's hear it. So it changed. So here in this part, I can customize a bit more. So we also have this tool that is creative control, that we can choose how much creative control we want to have. Low values are more creative, while high values are more strict. So you can manage that. And here we have the different options. So now let's try to create other instrument using the custom option. So I will add a violin, for example, or maybe strings. So add or guess strings. Okay, now let's hear it. So as you can see, you can also use this custom option, so where you basically say what you want and it works. So then we can use this option that is AI mixing. So let's try it. So here I have different options: the sample rate, the format, the sport. And here I have different musical styles. So let's choose hip hop grime. And here I can manage some settings for each one. So, and I can export the AI mix. Let's hear it. So it's good. And then you can select here what part you want to export and mix and all that. Then you have another option that I really like, is the stem separation. So you basically upload a track, for example, a track with voice and guitar, and then you can separate both tracks with AI. So that's really cool. AI Studio is still evolving, so more instruments, more genres, and more flexibility are on the way. So try it out, experiment, share your feedback. It's really helpful to compose for songwriting, so it's like having a tool that gives you a lot of ideas and help you in that process. The link is in my description, so let's hear what your music sounds when AI listens to you. See you in the next video. Bye!